Hola, hola. My name is Ramon, cosmetic formulator, esthetician, sunscreen wearer. And the thing is, with my channel, with my platform, I've always wanted to make it about recommending affordable, accessible options, especially around sunscreens, considering how much you need to wear, reapplication, all that stuff. But I've also made it a point with my content to be like, you know what, if you like self-care, if you like luxury, that's not a problem. Live your life, treat yourself. That's a lot of fun, and that's what really makes skincare enjoyable. To some extent, buying expensive sunscreens can fall into that category as well. Realistically, are expensive sunscreens better? Do they work better? Are they more effective? Not necessarily. All of them are subject to the same level of scrutiny and testing when it comes to sunscreen testing. What at most you might be paying the extra for is some of the extra ingredients, botanical extracts, maybe some technology that some brands have invested in, but realistically, the more affordable options will do you just as good. But that being said, are there expensive sunscreen options that I do enjoy and could recommend? Yes, and that's what we're going to talk about in today's video. That being said, if you're going to drop that kind of coin on sunscreen, I do always recommend try to get it on sale. And so with that, I'm talking about today's partner for the video, Dermstore. Starting today when this video goes live through Monday, Dermstore is having their Black Friday and Cyber Monday sale where some brands will be up to 30% off. And I'm talking not just sunscreens, but like full entire skincare brands like Dr. Dennis Gross, Murad, Paula's Choice, Herbivore, and Shiseido. Pretty much everything we'll be talking about in today's video is going to be included in that sale. Let's get talking about some expensive sunscreens I actually really do enjoy. First up, Shiseido. I've talked about Shiseido a good amount, especially recently on my channel. I just think Shiseido does something magical with the formulations. The research and the innovation around their products is great, and that extends into their sunscreens as well. I think there's just a lot of elegance in what they do and also sensorial experience in the products that they make. Their sunscreens encapsulate that as well. One of my favorite ones from them is their Ultimate Sun Protector Lotion SPF 50+, and it comes in this blue type of packaging. This is the EU version. I could not get the US versions over here, so these are the UK equivalents. But specifically what I like about them is that they have this Synchro Shield, which is wet force plus heat force, which makes them really water resistant, very, very high resistant to like sweating and heat and all that stuff. So these are really good options for obviously high humidity summer days. This is also the huge bottle. This size isn't available for the sale, but the smaller one, the 1.7 fluid ounce one, is $25 regular price. So definitely worth trying out if you can get your hands on it. This is just a super lightweight, elegant texture. It works into the skin amazingly, no white cast, and it feels kind of like a primer when it goes on the skin. It is weightless. It just makes your skin look really, really good. And again, it is water and sweat resistant, which I really love. And then it just smells delicious on top of that. So do note, it does have fragrance. And again, this extends to all Shiseido products are on sale. Aside from that sunscreen, I really do also enjoy their Urban Environment Oil-Free UV Protector SPF 42. A little bit of a more lotion texture, but it is oil-free, so it's definitely super lightweight, very, very elegant still. No white cast on that one. To me, that one's more of an everyday sunscreen. I believe that one is still water resistant though. And then obviously their Clear Stick sunscreen. This isn't included in the sale, but I gotta mention this because I do really enjoy this. This has a lot of the same qualities of the Ultimate Sun Protector. It is water resistant, up to 80 minutes, SPF 50+. And what I like about stick sunscreens, and these are really nice for reapplication. The texture of the Ultimate Sun Protector is really elegant still, so reapplications aren't an issue. But if you got a bottle this size and you were traveling throughout the day, this isn't the most convenient to carry around. Whereas this fits in your pockets, in your bag. It's super easy to swipe, 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 and you're good around your eyes, on your lips, ears, neck, and everywhere. Try it. Aside from Shiseido, another brand I mentioned that's on sale is Paula's Choice. And Paula's Choice is a brand I'm starting to dabble in. To me, sometimes the price points on their products are a little bit higher than what I would like. But that being said, they can formulate a really good product. I will concede that fact, and their sunscreens are no exception. This is the Resist Super Light Daily Wrinkle Defense SPF 30. This is so nice, so lightweight. This is definitely a very elegant sunscreen, especially for oily skin types, but again, it works for everyone. One thing about Paula's Choice is that they are very anti-alcohol in skincare. So if you are sensitive to alcohol in a sunscreen especially, this is an option worth checking out, especially if you can get them on sale. I think they are really worth checking out. I know they have a couple other ones, but get you some Paula's Choice while it's on sale. Next brand I'm talking about is COOLA. And COOLA was a brand that was hip hopping when I was in Seattle. A lot of people really enjoy their sunscreens, especially their sprays. There's a lot of sprays available. And one that I have tried and I do personally enjoy is their Organic SPF 30 Makeup Setting Sunscreen Spray. I love an option that makes reapplication, especially over makeup, very convenient and easy, especially on the go. This is a $36 sunscreen and it's only a 1.7 fluid ounce bottle. So it is kind of expensive in that regard. So if you can get it while it's on a sale, definitely do so. This isn't going to be really mattifying over makeup in my opinion. It gives a glow. It'll also does have alcohol in it, so do note that. Next up, EltaMD. I've gotten so many requests for EltaMD sunscreens over the year and a half I've been doing content. I've only just recently got a few of them to try out, partially from the brand itself and partially from my SPF BFF Capricornium skin. Thank you. They are 20% off while the sale is going on, and I know people do love them. They are pricier, so if you want to get your hands on them, do get them while they're on sale. If you're looking for a reference or want a really good review, check out Julian, aka Scamander14. He has a full, extensive, very thorough sunscreen guide that goes into details about whether sunscreens have a cast, their texture, their finish on him. And I know he does feature a few of these Elta sunscreens on there, so if you're looking for which ones you might want to pick up for this sale, check out his sunscreen guide. I'll have that link down in the description box. But if you love EltaMD, 20% off, get them on sale. Next sunscreen I recommend getting on sale while you can is Supergoop. And I've spoken extensively about Supergoop on my channel. I have strong opinions about the brand. And fundamentally what it comes down to is just that they're expensive for the most part, and their specific marketing around the brand I just don't really like or agree with. But that being said, what I will concede is the fact that Supergoop has done a lot to kind of shift people's perspective around sunscreen. They've made sunscreen cool, in vogue, and fun again for the most part. They're just, in my opinion, very expensive. But are there formulas that I really do like from them? Yes. First and foremost, their Unseen sunscreen is actually a really great option. And there's other dupes from them, obviously, and I've done videos on that. But that being said, people are very loyal to Supergoop, and you can get them on the sale. The Unseen sunscreen specifically has a very primary feel to it. Even if you do put on the recommended amount though, that 2 to 3 finger rule for your face, ears, and neck, it's not an elegant texture. Some people just don't like that, so just know it does have a very primer feel to it, but it's fairly mattifying, it's very blurring, it preps the skin beautifully for makeup, so all those things just make it really, really elegant. It's great for oily, acne prone skin, it's great for deep skin as well, so this is definitely one of my favorite formulas from them. Also their Glowscreen, which has a radiance to it. There's like actual pigment in it that gives it a nice glow and radiance on the skin. When you put on a lot of it, like the recommended amount, you do look a little bit Tin Man, and I know especially on deeper skin tones that does not translate the best, so I do enjoy this. Just note there are some caveats to the formulation. Their Sheerscreen, so this is a 100% mineral option that they do offer. Their mineral options are kind of all over the place for me. Some of them are really good, some of them are just not. This is actually one of the good ones. I was very surprised to hear Julian did like this, but on deeper skin tone this actually looks pretty good. Their CC screen line, which had a bunch of different shades in it, isn't the most inclusive for deeper skin tones. It was definitely an attempt by the brand to be a little bit more inclusive, but it just did not perform the way they wanted it to and the way it should have on the deeper skin tones. And then the one I always say that if you're going to try Supergoop and you should get it is the Play sunscreen. The Play sunscreen is just a very standard chemical sunscreen, but what I do like that Supergoop did was they give you a very jumbo size that it retails normally for about $58. And what's great about it is it's $58 for a big old pump of it, but if you break that down into 50 ml sizes, that's like $5 per 50 ml. So it's definitely very cost effective, a universal option, great for all skin tones. And that's the one I'm like, Supergoop actually did that when they came out with this big size pump. So that's pretty much all the options and recommendations I'm going to give, just because again, I don't like really expensive sunscreens. I don't see a lot of the hype around them, but I do understand that some of them are nice and some people do like to just spend that kind of money, or sometimes the formulas are actually kind of worth it. Shiseido. But that being said, there's a couple other ones I haven't personally tried, so I can't give you my 2 cents on them, but they're also on sale and might be worth checking out if you've been looking to get your hands on them. First one is from Dr. Dennis Gross. They're all physical sunscreen. That one retails for about $42, I believe. And there was a lot of hype around it because it did perform well on deeper skin tones. What I will say is, as with all mineral sunscreen options, it is not universal. So it doesn't work perfectly on especially deeper, darker skin tones. It does have the potential to leave a white cast. A really good friend of mine, a content creator named Vividly Caffey, really enjoys this one. And I'll have her content linked down below in the description box if you want to reference for skin tone. So get it on sale. And the last one is Colorescience. And Colorescience, the thing with them is that they are expensive, period. The thing with them was that they offered a couple different shades in their products in the attempt to be inclusive. The reality of it though, realistically with any mineral sunscreen, you're going to have the potential to have a white cast. Until brands get over the fear-mongering and actually use nanoparticles, it's just going to exist. And therefore, you're not going to be able to work on a universal range of skin tones. That's just the tea behind mineral sunscreen. There have been instances where deeper skin creators have used the deeper skin appropriate Colorescience shades and it hasn't worked out for them. And Colorescience's response to the issue was by basically saying it's user error, not being accountable for the fact that it's not going to be universal. That's just the reality of the situation. So definitely I didn't leave the best taste in my mouth. They just don't want to be accountable with the fact that their product didn't work. So I'm not personally checking for Colorescience right now anymore, but do know their products are on sale, especially their powder sunscreens. Powder sunscreens leave a little bit to be desired in terms of actual efficacy and do they provide adequate sun protection. But my own opinion on that is if it's going to encourage you to reapply, I definitely always want to encourage that option. Also, from my own perspective, when it comes to reapplication, what you're really doing is reinforcing a potential existing layer of sunscreen. And if you can just apply that powder very generously and you do so regularly, that's better than not reapplying. So just note, Colorescience on sale. So with that, that is my video on some expensive sunscreens that I actually don't hate and that I do enjoy and could be worth checking out and getting as long as they're on sale, because realistically, expensive sunscreens don't necessarily perform better than their more affordable counterparts. But that being said, if you are all about the treat yourself luxe skincare lifestyle, all the power to you. I am not going to rain on your parade, and here's some options that I personally enjoyed. That being said, let me know down below in the comments section what other expensive sunscreens or higher end sunscreens do you personally enjoy, or also let me know what other sunscreens do you hate that you enjoy because they are so expensive. Because sometimes you find a skincare product that you just love and then you want to repurchase, but then you realize what that means for your wallet. I want to know what products you enjoy. Sound off. Make sure you hit the subscribe button, notification bell, so that you know when I post more skincare, sunscreen, and fancy beauty content on my channel. Leave it a thumbs up, and thanks for watching, guys. Bye.